There's something unique about you. No one can replicate you. It's definitely a nice extra little check. I'm not gonna lie, you are the secret sauce to everything you create. Did you catch that, Jim? Because it was falling. Hey y'all, it's Kameron with the K, coming to you guys with a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be spilling the influencer tea on how to organically pitch to brands. I know a lot of us think we have to cold pitch brands, and I'm gonna explain the difference in a moment, but y'all, creating organic content around products, businesses, services that you already enjoy is a way to get in front of those potential brands to potentially collaborate with them. And that's what we're gonna be talking about in today's video. So get you a cup of tea, some coffee, some wine if you've grown, and enjoy today's video. For those of you that don't know, I am an attorney as well as an influencer, content creator, entrepreneur, and YouTuber. And I'm here to bridge the gap between the law and social media. And that's what I'm doing in this video, as well as Thursday's videos. I talk more about the legalities and the legal side of contracts and working with brands and just the law on influencer marketing. And then on Sundays are my weekly vlogs. So let me tell you what's the difference between cold pitching and organically pitching from my perspective. So cold pitching essentially means you sending a brand an email, whether you find their email through fellow influencer or creative, or maybe you find them on LinkedIn, and that's how you're able to get their correct contact information, and you just send them an email introducing yourself and pitching a specific campaign collaboration opportunity with you and said brand. So that is a cold pitch. It's not them reaching out to you. It's not them liking any of your posts first and then you telling them, hey, can I get the contact? It's very like, hey, I'm so-and-so out here. Hello, let me introduce myself. It's a dating app type moment, you know? It's not as if they've already seen your content, interacted with your content in any way. It's just a straight up, I love this brand. I've never worked with them. I want to work with them. Let me send them an email. That's a cold pitch. Organically pitching on the other side, which there's some overlap, definitely some overlap, but organically pitching is you constantly creating content around a specific product with a specific brand, always tagging them, using the right hashtags, and getting your content in front of them and creating content that they would actually want to repurpose and repost. And then they send you a DM and say, I love this, or they comment under your post, or they even reach out to you via email or on another influencer platform, such as Aspire IQ or Popular Pays. So those to me are a little bit more of the organic side, and there are definitely cold pitches that are involved when it comes to influencer marketing platforms. So I'm not saying all of that influencer marketing platforms are organically pitching. Those to me are more in the middle between cold pitching and organic pitching, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Step one, research brands you're interested in working with. There are so many different ways that you can do this research, and I'm gonna share just a few ideas of kind of how I do it. So I like to see what tier of influencers or creators that they're already working with. I will be looking down, I have notes, so if I just did like a weird glance sound, it's because I'm looking at my notes. But I like to see, are they working with creators that are in my similar or same following? Are they working with creators that are in my similar or same niche or target audience, etc., clients? All those things, I like to see. Who are they working with? Are they all female? Are they all males? Is there a combination? Is there only mom bloggers? Like, what does their ideal influencer look like? You can do this by going on their Instagram or on their social media platforms, going on their hashtags that are in their posts and seeing, are any of these hashtags connected to a campaign? So that's usually how it works on the back end. Once you are working with them as an influencer, they give you a specific hashtag to use, and you're able to see what other influencers are currently involved with their current campaigns. So I love to do that. And this is not to say, please, I don't know if this is like against the rules, but I just think it's weird. Don't use that hashtag if it's in connection with a campaign just to get their attention. Does that make sense? Don't do that. I'm gonna tell you how to utilize hashtags in a moment, the actual hashtags, but don't use the campaign specific hashtags in order to get in front of the brand. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. This is my personal preference. I just think like, you're not a part of that campaign, so like, why use that hashtag? You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what hashtags to use. And sometimes there is some overlap with the hashtags, of course. Something else I like to look for when I'm doing my research is seeing what type of content they're already using and what style of content. So what are the colors? What are the backgrounds that they usually repost? What type, as in videos, photos, reels, are they utilizing all of the influencers, all of the Instagram platforms, usage such as the Reels, IGTV? Are they utilizing all of those aspects of Instagram? And pro tip, if they're not, how about you pitch to them and say, I love your Instagram. I see how amazing you're utilizing so many different aspects as to Instagram, but you're not using the IGTV function. That's where you, creator, can come in. And in regards to organically pitching and not doing that cold pitch to them, how about you create the video, tag them, use the right hashtags, and maybe they may reach out to you and slide in your DMs or slide in your email and say, I would love to repost this, and you could charge them for that because they don't have that specific type of content on their page. So why not charge them for that? Of course, there are some instances, several, that where you're just gonna have them repost the content on their social media, and that already, again, opens the door to potentially working with them, especially if maybe you're a smaller creator or you're a creator that has never worked with brands, period. Getting that opportunity is huge. But I always say, ask if they have a budget and send them your rates, okay, period. Because they're utilizing your service, especially if they reach out to you after you follow these tips and you're creating the content organically and they're like, wow, I would love to have that video on our social media. The fact that they even said that, followers don't even matter at that point, because now you're leaning more into the content creator side versus influencer, which is to me more based on like following and how you influence people to do things. Content creators, which yes, there's overlap, but content creators are people that create content for brands. Sometimes people create content that never even get posted on their own social media platforms. So things like that, there's so many different ways to utilize different resources in the influencer marketing space. I feel like that was a tangent, but I hope that was valuable. Let me know in the comment section below if you're following along, if you're feeling this. I feel like I'm spilling some tea, dropping some gems. All right, so let's talk about hashtags. I mentioned it a few times already. So this is something else I do when I'm doing my research on a brand, is I see what hashtag is in their bio. Major key. See what hashtag is in their bio and save that for later when you do want to work with that brand. Also, see what hashtags they're following. A lot of brands, you have to think about it, they're probably getting tagged a ton, especially if they're like a well-known brand. They're getting tagged a ton, so many hashtags to sort through. The first hashtags that they're gonna look at is the hashtag in their bio and then the hashtag that they're following. So definitely make sure you're like making a mental note of that while you're doing this research section of your organic pitch routine, okay? The second step is to create mood boards for 3 to 5 brands that you want to work with that align with your content, your brand, after you've done the research. So you've done the research on the brands, pick 3 to 5 of those brands and sit down and create mood boards. It doesn't have to be a very long mood board, and by a mood board, I just mean like a collage of photos that align with all the research that you just did on that brand. So it's the color scheme, it's the type of photos, maybe it's the type of video content that they like, maybe a specific something that they always, I guess, organically talk about the brand itself, not even about promoting their product, something that relates to that brand and who they are and just the behind the scenes of the business, because people buy from people and brands know that as well. So you want to make sure that your mood board kind of gets that feel exactly how the brand would, because pro tip, a lot of times when I collaborate with brands in the campaign, they'll send like a brief or a guideline and it'll have a mood board in there with other creators or even just their own promo material that gives an idea to us that are collaborating with them to make sure that we get the feel for the brand, we get the feel for the colors, and just exactly what type of content they want us to produce. So this is a good idea before you sit down and actually create the content, is to make the mood board. You can do this in Canva, you can do this on your phone. It's so many different ways you can do this. Do like, I would suggest 6 to 9 photos just so you can get like the Instagram grid kind of feel and go from there. Step 3 would be to try out their products organically. So maybe you have to purchase the products, or maybe there's a platform like, I think it's called Organically or Ulta. I'll put it on the screen and in the description box. But use platforms where you can get free products sent to you, but it's not like product in exchange for a post. It's just gifting opportunities and there's no obligation on your behalf. And just make sure that's clear if a brand does reach out to you and it's just gifting. But I suggest purchasing the product, talking about the product even prior to the brand working out to you. Even if I say a brand reaches out to me, maybe I've never tried their product, but then I try it and I love it. I try to mention it to my audience at least 1 or 2 times before I show the sponsorship, just so that it's even more organic than it would be naturally. The purpose of organically promoting it One is so that your audience is familiar with you speaking about that product and that brand, but two, so you can get affiliate links, right? So maybe this program or maybe this brand doesn't have an affiliate program per se, or maybe you didn't get accepted into it. There's so many different affiliate programs that you can link to other brands, such as Magic Links. That's one of my favorite. They are partnered with so many companies and brands, y'all. Magic Links, y'all. Don't say I never hooked you up. Shop Style is another one I'm a part of. I just signed up for Reward Style. That's really hard. Reward Style, and also Bitly. So if you just want to do the tracking portion where you're not necessarily getting a commission on the post or on the link, Bitly is really good. I use that for several things. You guys will see that in my description box here on YouTube. So check out that. Click the links there, and that's also, some of them are affiliate links, and that's gonna help me out, but also some of them are just Bitly links where I'm just tracking so that later on if a brand does reach out, I can say, I'm so glad you reached out. I've actually been using your products. See attached document for the amount of clicks I've gotten within the past 24 hours just posting about your product. My audience is excited about it, so I'm really excited about this potential collaboration. See how I did that? You see? Y'all see what I did there? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Did you catch that, Jim? Because it was falling. Also, to add something here, some brands may reach out to you and only offer their affiliate program. That's not a bad thing necessarily, right? As long as, again, there's no obligation on your behalf to do a specific amount of deliverables or anything like that. Affiliate programs can be extremely lucrative in the influencer marketing industry. Some people are making thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars just by affiliate links per month. That's not my testimony yet, but I'm doing a lot better with promoting links and make sure I have my swipe ups on Instagram and all of those things, and links in my bio and in the description box. But it's definitely a nice extra little check. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you've already bought the product, you can at least get that money back, or you're gonna talk about a product anyways, you might as well use an affiliate link. You know what I'm saying? You might as well. It's no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. So step 4, you're finally ready to create your content based on the mood boards you've created, but also adding your personal touch to everything that you do. You are the secret sauce to everything you create. It's not someone else. It's not even tips that I may provide. Yes, use that as maybe a stepping stone, foundation, but you are the secret sauce. You are going to what's going to make you different outside of any other creator that the brand may want to reach out to. There's something unique about you. No one can replicate you, no matter how hard they try. There's something so special about you. So when you really lean on that, the content creation process is not only even more fun when you can just do you and be you, but it's also more lucrative in the long run because you're not faking it. You're just doing you and being you, and having an audience gravitate towards you just for the simple fact of how genuine you are and how credible you are and how honest and real and raw you are. So never forget that you are the secret sauce. That's just what it is. It's what it is. Something else I want to point out here again is that, just like I mentioned a little bit earlier about, say they don't have a piece of content that they should be utilizing on a platform, don't be afraid to create that. Of course, you want it to align still with the research that you found, the colors and all that, but sometimes a brand is looking for a refresh and they're looking for something new. And that something new and refresh may be your mind, your content creation process, your type of content that they've never even thought to produce, and you just present it to them and they're like, how could I not get her on board? Last step, this is a little bonus step, a little bonus tea if you shall. Let's just say they like your post and slide in your DM. Maybe you posted them on your story and they're like, oh my God, I love this. You do you? Do you? Well, hello, how are you? They have now opened the door. They see your content, they see you, and they like it. Something they see they like. This is your opportunity to get that direct content, contact. But the difference here is that you're not going on LinkedIn, you're not just contacting them and they've never seen you. They see you now. And you see them, I see you, you see me, I see you, you see me. They see you. So now when you ask for the contact, they can put a face to the pitch. Does that make sense? It's just like when you do a resume, like when you submit a resume, but like you don't know the person for real, but then you get a resume from someone you met maybe for coffee or for lunch, or they refer to you. It's a different level of, ooh, I want to hurry up and contact them, or ooh, I want to potentially collaborate with them, that you get when you can put a face to a pitch, or a face to a resume, or a face to a name. Does that make sense? Because you already have established that they like your content, they like you, and they see you. Sometimes the hardest thing about this industry is getting seen. That's why people focus so heavily on the numbers, which yes, numbers matters. They're really just vanity metrics, but it really is just getting seen by the brands. And sometimes it takes a certain follower number to get there, but not all the time. Sometimes people are missing the ball by not seeing the door just open via DM and not taking that opportunity when it's right in front of them. So I just wanted to make sure I added that in there. So don't be afraid to then get the contact, because 9.9 times out of 10, the person that is responding to your story from the brand is like somebody that is not the person that's going to make the determination whether or not you can get that collaboration. So you want to say thank you so much and post them a few more times, and then thank you so much for constantly interacting with my content. I love your brand, or I love X products. I would absolutely love to potentially collaborate with your brand. Please let me know who would be the best person to email. Looking forward to hearing your response. Best, take that opportunity. Don't let it fall to the wayside, and screenshot it. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. Screenshot everything. Screenshot comments where you have your followers. Maybe they say, oh, I bought this product because of you, or I love this product because of you. If they post you and they tag you like, oh, Kameron told me to buy this certain product, repost it in your story and tag the brand, so they can see. People see me, they see you, they see us together. Let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. Leave me some comments down in the comment section below. Don't be afraid to share this video with your family, friends, and colleagues. Let's spread this tea. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in my next video. Later.